Hey guys, it's Vic Merc with Team Relinquish. I'm coming here today to give you my deck profile from this past Monday's locals at PBG. I ended up playing a fun deck. I think it was like a 3-box tournament. I ended up playing a fun deck. I ended up playing Zoodiac. I went X1. We had to we couldn't play out Top Cup because there was a curfew down there in Miami. And we didn't have enough time to do it. So we split out top 8. I'll just get straight onto it. For monsters, 3 Broadbull. Thoroughblade. Broadbull's banned. What am I talking about? 3 Whiptail, 3 Ram, 1 Ratpier. Of course, that's really all you need for Zoo. The other ones aren't really all that needed. Those are the best 10 you could play. For hand traps, 2 Nibiru, 2 Ash, 2 Ogre, 2 Droll, and 2 DD Crow. Of course, Nibiru is just good this format still. No one really saw it coming when I actually had it. Ash is still one of the best hand traps in the game. DD Crow hits certain decks at certain points. It hits Dinos, which actually a lot of people are playing Dinos on Monday. Droll, like I said, for Dogmatica is also good versus Thunder Dragon. And Ogre, it outs the numero and stuff if anyone's actually playing it. I also played for hand traps, technically also 2 imperms as well. Kind of have to play the imperms. Now, I did play the Dragoon package, so the bricks. Spells, 3 Tinkies, it's mandatory 3 of in Zoo. 3 Avarice, still a mandatory 3 of in Zoo. This card's busted. Top decking this card to draw 2 is pretty good. 3 Call by the Grave, but of course, now for the new ban list, this card's at 1. Luckily, I was playing 42, so I could just take out 2 of these and just play it as is. So if you do feel like playing this deck, you don't really have to replace them. You just take them out, play 40. 2 Droplets. I love this card. If you've seen any of my other deck profiles with dinos or anything else, this card is just broken. I play 2 Red Eyes Fusion. Of course, in case I draw 1, I still have 1 in deck. And also, I play Pot of Avarice, so I can shuffle everything back if they do out my field and do it again. So, why not play 2? One of course, the 1 Barrage, which this card was at multiples. And then the 1 Monster Reborn. For traps, other than the 2 imperms, I played 2 Ice Dragon's Prison. It's not a bad card. I just felt like trying to main it, see what it would do. And the 1 Zoodiac combo, extra Pot of Avarice. Also, it puts Whiptail on during the battle phase, which is pretty good. So 42 in the main. Of course, Field Center tokens. For the extra deck, for the Zoos, I played the 1 Hammer Kong, the 2 Borbo. This comes up because this can actually attack directly for game. It didn't really come up on Monday, but it's there just in case. The 1 Dryden, which this card was also at more than 1. 3 Tiger Mortar, 3 Chalkanines. Any sort of grind matchup, they come in handy at multiples in case I don't draw the Avarice or the combo. Which has happened before, but it works. That's it for the XZs. Then, of course, I do play the Anaconda for the Red Eyes Fusion with the Dragoon. Actually, some of this card probably about 5 times on Monday. It's a busted card. Then I play the 1 Firefighting Daruma Doll. This outs back row also lets me add back my Zoos from Graveyard or Banish if it runs over a monster. It's also pretty generic for the deck. 1 Unicorn. I just need a generic link 3 just to get rid of the Anaconda if it was still on my field. And then the 1 Megaclops. Most decks can't out it. When you make it, it's like good luck. That's it for the extra deck. For the side deck, play 2 Lancia, good against Dino, Thunder Dragon, and Orcus. 1 Pangertops, good against any back row deck for the most part. 3 Dark Roll No More, of course against any combo deck. 3 Cosmic Cyclones, of course, against any back row deck as well. 1 Imperial Order, It stops me from getting Dark Ruler Mord and Lightning Storm, of course, and it's good against Dinos and a couple other decks. The 1 red reboot for any trap deck to evenly match. They can go in against either combo or any back row deck. And then the 2 different dimension grounds. This is so combo decks don't have a graveyard to play with either. So for rocks, they don't have anything for Block Dragon. For Dinos, it pretty much stops their turn because they can't even send Mist from hand. And they can't summon Conductor that way. For what's it called? For Dragon Link, they have no cards in their graveyard to play with, so it just works. Didn't really come up too much though, but it's good in theory. So that was it pretty much. Like I said, I went X1. It was only 4 rounds because we didn't get a chance to play out the 5th round. Like 30 something players. I just wanted to get this out here before the new ban list came out. And like I said, if you really want to play the list, just take out 2 of the Call by Graves and it's playable still. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.